This is a reading for Pisces, and you've reached the YouTube channel for Porta Samara, Door to Wisdom. And be sure to stay tuned to the end of the video, because I'll be pulling some oracle cards which will summarize the reading, and they have been very powerful. So Pisces, the very first card is you with the Seven of Wands, crossed over by the Hermit, which is really, if you look at this, and see I got the Fool with it too, so we'll add that. So if you think of the Seven of Wands, she's in a position of meditation, looking at her options with the Hermit. So that's another way of expressing that high introspection, looking for getting in touch with her higher self to get the answers, and the Fool, a new beginning. So what this is about, Pisces, is you looking introspectively for that new chapter, not rushing anything. At the base of it is the Nine of Wands. Looking at all those things that have been going on in your life, and again looking out towards the future. Standing firm, hanging on to the rod, and like being in control or making some decisions. You are in control of your life. At the base and behind you is death. Now remember, death is not death. Death has changed. So behind you are some changes. It's like a new path, a new beginning. And now the stage you're going through is taking that time to figure out with your higher guidance. And today's a perfect day to do that with 8-8. What is your next steps, Pisces? And crowning you is the Devil. There's a situation around you that's crowning you, and you have to make some decisions about what you're going to do. The Devil could be a situation that has been very hard for you. It can also be an individual who has some issues. Could be addiction issues. Could be spending money foolishly or not contributing. It could be someone who has drug or alcohol or gambling addictions, any sort of addiction. But that's crowning you. That's what you're thinking about. You could be thinking about a situation and you moving ahead. And we'll look at the Death card. I don't think that person died, but I think there might be a change. And this is you, again, looking. And it's, I think it goes along with those other three cards. What it's about. Seven of rods. Looking, what are you going to do? Looking at your Hermit. And I almost see this card as looking in the water. The Five of Cups. And sometimes, when people are looking, it's like looking at a crystal ball or a mirror to get that guidance. It's a way of focusing to get the messages from the universe. And I think that this represents that. And I dropped what is the base of the situation. Here that was, right down here, which was the Nine of Wands. So it's like, this is actually a variation of that Hermit. Usually I don't interpret the card that way, but looking at how she's looking in the water, it's like looking for guidance, almost looking at a crystal ball. Looking in the water, what are the messages from the divine? And in order to get the messages, you need to quiet your mind. So around your environment is moving on, because you've got your bag packed, You're moving on, made some decisions, even though there's lots of responsibilities that were put on your shoulders. And in your environment is then again looking. Two of Wands. Looking out at the horizon. This is how you're feeling. What's going on? You're making some major decisions right now, is what you're doing. You've left a situation and now it is like, where do you go from here? And this is a perfect day to be doing that and to ask the universe. You're feeling like it's the Eight of Pentacles. Throwing the coins up into the universe or juggling. And it's like, okay, I'm taking my time. I've got books that's gathering information. Looking around, what am I going to do? And the final outcome is balancing, which is weighing two decisions. You're balancing. What am I going to do? Let's look and see what's with that card. The Tower. And we're going to see how you're balancing. The Tower is, the lightning strikes movement. I equate this almost to the Death card in that it's a change. So change is coming, and we'll get more cards on that. You with the Eight of Pentacles, and the card that's going with that is the Ten of Swords. Release of that which was a burden to you. So you're coming out of a situation, and you are now almost like the captain of your boat, the pilot. The King of Swords with the Two of Wands. Could be a partnership, and you're looking at that partnership thinking, is this going to work? Could be a business situation. I don't see cups. I think it might be a business situation. So far, I don't see any cups. Love, relationships. The Ten of Wands with you feeling about moving on with the Magician. Yes. Taking your burdens and putting it to the universe to manifest what you want. Ahead of you, looking, the Five of Cups, but there's the Cups. With the Queen of Cups, this could be a relationship. It could be. Maybe it is. Maybe the King of Swords was a relationship. Crowning you, the Devil. Oh, yes. With the Two of Swords. This is what's on your mind. And it's almost like pulled two different directions. If you look at the crows, they're pulling at you. Should you or shouldn't you? Is this person going to change? I would look, you're looking for higher guidance. I would continue to look for higher guidance about the situation with the Devil. Because you are, at this point on your mind, you are undecided what to do. And you've been taking some introspection to try to get clarity in your life. Behind you was the Death card and the Four of Cups. So there was a change, and you were feeling like, a little bit of remorse or unhappiness of the way things turned out. Even though you have one cup left, you have three that were already used. The base of it, the Nine of Wands with the Seven of Cups. All those choices that you have. The Eight of Swords, yes, that goes with the Two of Swords. You feel like you have a feeling of not being in control or being bound up by the situation. And it is an emotional bound up. That emotionally you don't know, you are having difficulty making that decision. And that's why you keep going in introspection. And the new beginnings, the Ace of Pentacles. Past is The Four of Swords. Going to your nest. Healing. Taking some time out. With your wish, the Nine of Cups. And the final outcome is the Lovers. Remember that Venus is in retrograde, so relationships are really fragile right now. Oh, the Lovers with the Two of Cups. So it's relationships. It's going to be good outcome. The Three of Cups, looking forward to celebration. It could be with someone from your past. Looking destiny in the stars. And the Four of Swords with the Six of Swords. The maybe moving on, deciding to move on. Let's pull a couple of cards here with the Tower. That's the final outcome. Let's see what that's about for Pisces. What is that Tower? What's going on there? And it's with the Two of Pentacles. So is it balanced? Are you able to balance that? Or is it off balance? I don't think it's off balance. Could be juggling two situations too. It is your decision to move on with victory. I like this because it has the wreath, which to me means like when the Olympics, you know, they give the wreath of victory. And you're on your horse, moving on. There's movement. So this Tower could be movement. It was balancing and then you made a decision to move, or this decision was made for you with, oh, there's the other six. Six of Swords, Six of Wands, moving on. What's ever going on is that, okay, and the Hangman. Which seems strange that it's with those, but I would say that you're no longer with the Hangman, that there's movement. I would say that there's a situation with the Devil crowning you. You know, the Devil is not the devil, but it's attributes of it could be a situation or attributes of a person. It could be a relationship. It could be someone around work that... the work environment, that they have, you know, those attributes. Sometimes when people get into a position of authority, they don't know how to handle it, or they have their own issues that they bring in their suitcase to that position. And it creates a situation which causes all sorts of concern. And you don't know what direction to go. I think this is more about a person than a work environment. And then you're looking, and this is the Queen of Cups, and let's look and see if that's about relationship. The Queen of Cups with the Five of Cups, and let's see what that's about. Seven of Swords, that was bothering you. Is it about relationships? Oh, look at. This was about the home. So there was a home situation that you, look at the Seven of Swords, you're carrying the responsibilities, but you're carrying the pain too. And you're able to handle it, but there is pain around the situation, and it's about home. So, that's that situation. And then let's put a card here. Five of Swords. And there's your wish card. So your wish is going to happen. So, and here, the past, present, future, let's look at the Lovers, which we have. The Lovers with the Two of Cups. Oh, Nine of Cups. And let's see if that's someone you know. Balancing. Again. There's balancing, the twos, juggling. And is that someone that you know? On the Hierophant, asking for higher guidance. Let's pull an oracle card. If you enjoyed this reading, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. That helps me. If you like this reading, hit the like button. And if you would like a private reading, my readings are half price this month in honor of the Medieval Festival in Castro Marin, where I live in Portugal. And they're half price. And just send me an email. My email information will be there. And what is it that Pisces needs to know to summarize this? There's one of the oracle cards. Oh, that's the Nine of Swords. It's not the oracle card I wanted to pull. Here's a oracle card for Pisces. What is the situation for Pisces? Phoenix. How's that for a happy ever after? Number 9. No matter how hopeless you may be feeling at this moment, know this. You can and will survive whatever trials you've been put through. Oh boy, does that not describe all those swords? From the ashes of the past, you shall create a storybook ending filled with beauty and resilience. All future flames will cower when they hear the whisperings of your name. How's that for a happy ever after? So this pretty much says whatever you're going through right now is a temporary situation, and you have the Phoenix, and through the Phoenix you will have victory. Let's pull another card too, and I'm going to pull the affirmation card. And what does Pisces need to know? Pisces. And it is this card. I release all criticism. I only give out that which I wish to receive in return. My love and acceptance of others is mirrored to me in every moment. And remember, this also means criticism of yourself. So if you've been hard on yourself, remember to love yourself, because you are a mirror for those around you, and you've been through a hard time. You're going to have victory at the end, and just stay true to the course, which you've been doing by taking a break and introspection. Thank you very much, Pisces, and hope to see you again.